Okay, part two. We said we were going to go down to family tour. Okay, family tour. The reason why he uses it is if you look at he goes around from state to state selling shoes, cheap shoes. X263XJ. You see him, his X tags on the back of the trailer. It brings you here to his MySpace, to his email. Soon he'll have locations of where he'll be next, so that way you can go and buy his $13 to $20 kids, women's, and men's all sizes. We were talking to him about the Xtagged shoe, where it has the logo, where you put UT and then X Patrol. I'm playing basketball, and a recruiter can get a hold of me just off of my brand. Brand yourself. He's going to be one of the carriers of the shoe and clothing that we've got planned coming for the future. And 3 links. Okay, that's his. Next one is Cobra Man. Cobra Man just has a beautiful car. It made me laugh because he had his plate, his actual plate, in the front of his car, and he held it while I took a picture. So that's pretty good verification, because if somebody uploaded this, it would literally be evidence against them if it was a stolen plate. So he's pretty verified, guys. He has a really nice car. I wish you could see it during the day. Should upload some day ones. Basically, people can just get a hold of him, network with him, and dating. I believe he was single too. Now, you guys can name your zones pertaining to what your. If I was single, I would have put single Cobra Man. You can name them towards your singer, like Utah Singer here, P36PLC. She has a MySpace link, and she uses it to verify herself. And basically, I think she was getting her branded plate to say singer, ex-singer, something like that. That's what you want to do, is brand yourself to a nickname that you have of a musician, music, or that way when people come and watch your YouTube, they basically get to know that you're real and that you're branded, and they won't forget your brand, because there's only one of you per state. So you can come and watch her links. If you were on American Idol or in the line of American Idol, you could see the possibilities there, where they could literally go in and check her out before they even put her in front of the judges. That's for all you singers out there. This is free. Remember, you can get plate frames that say singer, musician, golfer, anything that pertains to your hobby you can put instead of search. Next one will be Blackout. He just uses it. He's a businessman, uses it for verification, email address, and his MySpace, just so if somebody sees him and his beautiful truck. It's an easy way to network. Let's see, what are we on now? Blackout. We're on Blackout. Camaro Kids, same thing. He's just on to show his nice car. He has a real nice car. Said he liked the verification because you can look at plate numbers and see the stickers on them to see how old the picture actually is. So that was a great point that he had. Let's see what else. The next one, modeling. This is a big one. Danny's got it down pat. She's in front of all the other models because instead of giving out the loser line, she gives out her plate, her brand, Xtopia. And when you go look up Xtopia, instead of having the loser line, you've got her MySpace, so you can become her friend or even a fan. Remember that. Fans is what you want, not haters. Not people who hate you when you give them a loser line number, girls. So her model Mayhem, her YouTube links for her acting, and her email address, her safe email address, her genuine email address. That's how models are using it. The next one would be Best Guy. He's an actor. This is a friend of mine. He uses it for acting. He's verified. His plate number is Best Guy, but he has a business where he makes vests, military vests, fire, police. He makes all these vests, but he uses it as a verification process. And you have his links in here for his acting links. Go to Robert Dowdy. You'll see his pictures, his modeling pictures, his acting, his YouTubes, and he's got a banner down here for Xtagged also. And let's see, acting. So all you actors, do what Rob's doing, because he's got the. I would suggest. I don't think he wants to be branded as Best Guy for acting, so you might want to get like actor number 1 or number 1 actor. You guys can brand yourself any way you see it most fulfilling. Next one is my cousin, 83 Regal. This is neat. because instead of admiring this car from afar, look at this. Search 83 Regal, and it brings you up to this right here. Tells what dates his cars is going to be at the next place. I can email him and tell him at his MySpace if he wants to sell the car. I can go to his links, his lowrider links, to see if I can find parts that, I mean, cars that are beautiful are really getting shown off now, and they're verified. Next one, that's for, would be a band. Okay, this is a big one. You make a badge. These guys have Vox 2 badges just like this all over their equipment, on their guitars. They were on Channel 2 News, Funk and Gonzo on Xtagged.com. And basically, you don't need a manager. They all verified each other online, so there's a way of verification. And they don't need a manager. So if I decide I want, my future wife says next to me, you better get me these guys at our wedding, all I need to do is type in Vox 2, enter. Profile belongs to Utah band. More details. There. No manager needed here. So bands, promote yourself in the real. Let's see the next one. So that's bands. La Fusion. You guys can find. I think it's my brother-in-law. Xfusion. Xfusion, I believe. Enter. See, this profile belongs to Xfusion Music, and it's got our YouTube Xtag. His Xfusion plate. He has an older plate that he used to use. He's been on it since the beginning with me. He's got links here to his YouTube, to his MySpace. That's Xfusion. So bands out there, this is free. You guys can start your own and get yourself verified. Next one, Customs Mike. He owns Cricket stores in Colorado. Basically like the verification and the, you know, he could tag his Mercedes and people could have a way to network with him in a safe way. Let's see. The next one is dealers. Okay, car dealers. Have you guys ever seen that car? I mean, oh, there's such a great example. I have to show you this. Have you ever seen this car, a car like this? Let's see real quick. This is worth it, guys. I took this picture on, hold on. Hold on real quick. I took this picture. There it is. Look at that car. It was on a tower on the street. 5MTJ121. I wanted to buy that car. If this guy, you guys can see this. This is our PowerPoint. It's on YouTube too. We just put it on YouTube. If this guy would have been on Xtag, all I would have had to do, literally, is type in that number on that Mustang, and I could have had links to where that car was bought. Just like here, you type in 695-4001, you got a MySpace, you have 3 other links down here. There are car links, and you can buy the cars. You don't have to just wonder what dealer that's going to. So there's for all you dealers. This is free. The next one would be marriage. I'm going to make this one quick because we're almost to our 9 minutes. These guys, instead of rolling around with these cans on their back, they had 410 SYE, so that way when you search it, they could brag about their wedding being on video on YouTube, and they had a registry here for anybody who wanted to buy them a gift or send them a gift because they weren't in the same state. So would you rather drag cans or would you rather be Xtagged? Okay, we're going to go to the next segment.